burning a little Palo Santo. This week's been intense, hasn't it? Oh my goodness, I feel like people are just getting attacked and dealing with intense ascension symptoms. There's just like all this stuff going on. It's a lot. So I thought tonight we would work with that a little bit. I know that a lot of us have been feeling this sense of disappointment or hopelessness, or like, when is the shift going to happen? When when is the world going to change, really? So yeah, you too, Valerie. Yeah. Hi, Colleen. So I thought that tonight we would drop into our hearts, raise our vibration, bring it up to this place where we know we can be, and then send a little healing out to the whole planet. And of course, anytime you send it out, you receive it right back. So we'll start in just a moment. Know that this Palo Santo that I'm burning to bring in some new energy and clear out the old is being sent right to you. This energy is being shared. So smell it, feel it. Nice woody, earthy, delicious, cleansing smell. And let me just make sure my phone is on silent. Okay. All right, so just go ahead and get really comfortable. You can sit, you can lie down. And if it's comfortable for you to, close your eyes. And if not, just find a soft, low gaze where you can let your vision sort of blur, haze over a little bit. And go ahead and take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth to signal to your body and all levels of yourself that you've arrived, you're here. You can just relax. And then allow yourself to fall into whatever breathing rhythm feels really easy and natural for you. You can stay with these deep breaths or try something a little different. And as you find that breath, place your hands on your heart, or maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and breathe into your hands, giving yourself a moment of gratitude for taking this time out of your day, out of your evening, to give yourself some self-care, to nourish yourself, to give yourself something that you really, really need. And feel welcome to fall asleep to this. Or to go to sleep right after. Yeah, I am. I'm going to bed after this. Yeah, we're gonna leave you in a really nice, warm, fuzzy state where you will want to just like get in bed and cozy up afterwards. So, a little moment of gratitude for yourself. And you're welcome to keep your hands on your body or just let them fall and rest on your lap or by your sides. And as you breathe, imagine that when you take in air, you're breathing in light. Light from the highest dimensions, the highest good, the purest light. And as you breathe in this light, it travels in through your nose or your mouth, down your throat, down into your lungs. And this light diffuses out into your bloodstream, traveling through your entire body, all the way down to your toes. Filling up your body with breath, filling your body with light. And this light eradicates any impurities, any toxins, any imbalances, any interference, any negative energy from anyone or anything you've encountered recently. This light just purifies every layer of your being. And with every breath, you take in more and more light, like you're sipping it from the air. because light is all around you at all times. You just have to invite it in. Take a few breaths in, seeing this light filling up your body, filling you up with breath, creating an inner spaciousness. Now imagine yourself surrounded by a golden bubble of light. And this golden bubble is so beautiful, so brilliant and bright. It sparkles and glimmers, and it makes this om sound, and it feels so good to be in this bubble. So creating this beautiful golden bubble of light around you. Can be the size of your body, can be the size of the room you're in, whatever size feels right to you. Feel yourself in this bubble now. And then if it resonates with you, imagine around this bubble there is this black void, almost like a ring of black dust or air. And within this black void, anything negative, anything that's not of the highest vibration that would want to come into your space, it just dissolves, it just gets sucked into the void. But anything that's really good and really high can come right through it, right into your bubble, adding and fortifying this bubble of light and the light within your own being. So only the highest good can get to you, only the highest beings, highest frequencies. And now, for a moment, bring your attention to the palms of your hands. Notice if you can feel a vibration present here. Feeling the frequency at which you vibrate, changing as you continue to breathe in light. Now know that this bubble and the void, if you've created it, are going to stay here until you ask them to leave, if you so choose. So they're here, and you don't have to intentionally hold them in place. They're here to stay. Go ahead and take one deep breath, filling your lungs up all the way to the bottom with air, like blowing up a balloon. Pausing for a moment, filled with breath, and then releasing all of your air. Returning to the breathing rhythm that feels right for you in this moment. And now bring your attention to your heart space, wherever you imagine that to be. This might be at the front of the body, the back of the body. And see that within your heart space, there is this glowing pink orb of light, like an internal sun. See that this orb, this internal sun, it has the same beat as your heart. It's warm and comforting, and within this orb of light in your body is where all of the compassion, empathy, gratitude, kindness, every quality of love. It's where all of those qualities live. It can be accessed anytime, directed to yourself or to others. So for a moment, imagine that the front of this orb or the front of your body is opening and revealing this beam of light shooting out from your body like a lighthouse, just impossibly bright, brilliant, and vivid. Like a spotlight beaming from your body. And it just completely pours out into the room you're in. It leaks onto your furniture and your pets and your books and your bed and all of your things. This love, this appreciation just oozes onto everything around you. And there's no limit to this light. This tank doesn't empty because it has a direct connection to Source. That's where that love comes from. That's what that is. That Source light that lives within you. So now imagine for a moment all of the people doing this meditation, not just that are doing it now live, but all the people that will rewatch it, and all of the people meditating around the planet at this very moment. Imagine that you're zooming out from the earth. Maybe you're out in space, or you're a little closer in the atmosphere, and you can see these pink beams of light popping up all over the planet, all over the map. All of these people connecting with themselves, connecting with their highest self, their own light. And not just the people that are meditating right now, but the people that are parenting or caregiving, the people that are teaching, all of the people that are living from their hearts, acting from their hearts in this moment. Volunteering time or giving to someone less fortunate. Or dedicating their lives to something they really truly believe in. And see that these lights on the planet, they just grow and grow and grow. They continue to pop up. And these lights include the light of every single child on the planet. See what it looks like when every single beam of light in every single person is turned on all the way up. Turned up as brightly as it can shine. Planet drenched in pink, beautiful light. Smiles on everyone's faces. And now see that all of these individual lights, they all connect like a spider web or a grid over the planet, creating this net of love and light and heart over the planet. And see that as this grid is created, you have a direct receptor for all of the light and love being shared on the planet right now. And so if there's anything that you feel like you're missing, anything you feel like you're depleted from, or that you'd love some more of, feel that there are thousands, if not millions or billions on the planet in this very moment, offering it up to the world, saying a prayer, giving a peace offering, extending some sort of generosity or kindness that you can lovingly accept. And know that your own light gives out something so special that somebody else needs as well. And so there is this billion way, receptive, unconditionally loving, boundlessly generous exchange of the qualities of the heart, of light and of love. Now, take a few deep breaths, drinking this into your being, sharing whatever else wants to pour out of you. And maybe that's tears. Maybe that's letting some tension come out of your shoulders and your jaw. And when we feel something stagnant or tense within us, we have to let it go. Because when we let it go, it's like breaking it up. It's allowing an internal spaciousness to be present within us that only good can fill in. Letting go, whatever doesn't serve you, whatever you're ready to be free from. Setting down any negative energy, any interference, any attacks or conversations, anything that feels like it's staying with you in this moment. See if you can just sort of pull it out of your being and set it down outside of your golden bubble. Let it get absorbed into that black void or drift off into space. You don't need it anymore. See that when we all connect in this way, in any way really, we create protection and we anchor in a new way. We anchor in the light into ourselves, into the people around us, and onto the planet. And we need this more than ever right now. So trust that you, beautiful soul, you are doing your part, you are doing your work. And I know that you're trying so hard, and it's been really hard lately. You're doing wonderfully. You're doing exactly what you came here to do, and I thank you. So hold this image in your mind. We'll go for about a minute. Hold this image in your mind of the planet surrounded by this grid or this web of light, held in place by all the people connecting with themselves, connecting with each other, coming from a place of purity, of loving intention, of generosity and kindness. Imagine the earth held in this web. And if your mind has wandered, gently bring your focus back to your breath, back to this image. when you're ready, bring your focus back to this beam of your heart, back to the room, back to yourself. And place your hands in front of your body, about a few inches away, palms facing you. And imagine that you create a sort of detour for this light. That as soon as you move your hands away, the light pours straight out from your body. But just for a moment, face your palms toward yourself and let this light deflect off of your hands and pour all over you, drenching yourself in all of the luscious, exuberant, wonderful love in your heart. Feeling yourself being just completely cloaked and enveloped in warmth and love, kindness, gratitude, compassion, such deep compassion. Feel that the empathy you offer to others is now being offered to yourself, and just how good that feels. If you like, you can move your hands up and down your body, directing this light wherever you wish it to go. So perhaps if there's a part of the body that is not in as good of health as you would like, or that's injured, or you just want to give it some love, maybe a part of your body that you've struggled to really accept and love, give that part of your body some really delicious, wonderful, warm love now. Sending love to any tight muscles. And now let your hands come back to your lap or to your sides. And you can either keep this beam of light pouring out from your heart, or you might wish to close it off for the evening and just let it live and burn and warm lovingly inside of your own body. And we'll finish with one of my favorite breathing techniques, Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breath. You're welcome to open your eyes and watch me to follow along. So we'll go ahead and place our right thumb on the side of our right nostril, and then our peace fingers to the left side of our left nostril. So you're going to go ahead and just take one deep breath in with your fingers resting by your sides. Deep breath in and out. And now go ahead and plug your right nostril with your right thumb, and you're just going to breathe in and out for 3 breaths through your left side. In through the left nostril, out through the left nostril, in through the left, and out through the left. One more time, in through the left, and out through the left. Now go ahead and plug the left nostril with your peace fingers. Let your right thumb just hang on the side of that right nostril. And again, 3 deep breaths in and out through your right nostril. So now let your fingers down, and you've probably noticed that one side feels a little more open than the other. And so in yoga, we usually think of this as the side that's open is the side that we're sourcing energy from. So your left side is your yin, passive, sort of sleepy internal side. And then the right side is your yang side, your active, fiery, energetic side. So you might already notice a correlation depending on how you feel. If your left side feels more open, you're probably feeling a little sleepy or a little relaxed. So you can decide here, before we move forward with the next part of our breath, how you'd like to feel. If you want to be more energized, then intend to inhale through the right nostril. And if you want to feel a little more relaxed and start to calm your nervous system down, then breathe in through your left nostril. So place your fingers back on either side of your nose. Decide which nostril you'd like to inhale from, left or right. If you're about to go to bed, I'd recommend the left. And you'll plug the nostril you're not breathing in through. Take a deep breath in. And then you'll switch sides, exhaling through the opposite nostril. So for example, if you're inhaling through the left, you'll exhale to the right, and vice versa. So we'll do this for 10 breath cycles. All the way in, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out. Do 8 more breath cycles at your own pace. When you're ready, let your hands come down to rest. Breathing in through both nostrils. Breathing out through your mouth. And taking a moment to notice how you feel. And letting yourself soak in that feeling. And just the way that we don't want to pull a tea bag out of our mug before it's really steeped and really permeated the water. We want to get every last little bit of goodness out of it. Let yourself just soak and steep in however you're feeling. So alternate nostril breath, or Nadi Shodhana, is one of my favorites. It's really great for focus if you have a difficult time focusing in meditation or focusing on your breath, because your input of your breath is a little more constricted. It's sort of like breathing through a straw. It also lengthens your breath, so you've got this breath where it's longer, it's a little more concentrated, and you can hear your breath much better when you're doing it through one nostril at a time. So it's really great for focus. And then I also love it for just balancing the body, balancing our energy, because you really are just sort of creating this wheel, this circle within yourself. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed tonight's meditation, and I thank you so much for sharing this time with me, sharing your practice with me. I'd love to hear in the comments if there was anything about this that you really loved, anything that was challenging, and what you'd like to see next week. and if there's anything I can help you with. Thank you everyone so much. So glad you enjoyed it, Sherry and Carrie. Have a beautiful night. Sleep deeply, sleep well. Remember, you've still got that lovely golden bubble of light around you, and you're going to sleep really well inside of that. So have a beautiful evening, everyone. Bye.